Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be working on this GMC. It's either you have a box truck or it can be a flatbed, or this is a dump. Either ISUZU's or GMC, and they're all similar, changing the shocks. And I'll be changing the front ones. I'll be changing on this side. I already changed the other side. So to get to it, the best way is to open this up. To open this up, you have to press on this button. While you press this button and then this. So this, that lever together, and this, and that comes up. So like I said, this one, this big one, and this one. If you don't know, if you know, you can skip this part and make sure it locks here. You also have a locker thing we can install here, right in here, for safety. You can push it in all the way. That way it doesn't fall on you if you work in here. So I already changed this one. So what you need is, for the old one, you're gonna need the one I had is 17 millimeter on here, 12 millimeter here, 12 millimeter right there as well, and then 22 millimeter right here. So it's the same thing as the other side, except on this side, if you have a tool that can fit here, you don't have to loosen this. But I loosened this part first, 12 millimeter. That way this is more flexible, and then I put my 17 millimeter, and that's how I took it off. And then once I took it off, I pushed this down. Then I also took off a bolt right here, and then 22 millimeter, loosened this, pushed down, and then removed it. But when you're installing it, it's also, make sure, usually doesn't come with it, you leave this washer, the back washer, and this nut, and then you tighten this, push it in inside, and that's how it's supposed to look. Washer, rubber, washer, and nut. New one, it's a 14 millimeter on mine. Make sure you tighten this, and don't forget to tighten this as well. So I'll be changing this side. I'll put some WD-40 so it'll be easier to loosen it. I have an air gun. It's probably possible to do without the air gun, but I'll be using the air gun. It's way easier. And the best way to do it, when you loosen it, you hold by your hand, or you can take some channel locks, hold it tight here, and then loosen it on here. Here, all I have to loosen is the 17 millimeter, 22, and a 12 millimeter right here. And then once you loosen this one, and this thing, if it's old and the weld's coming apart, the best way to do is put like a screwdriver in here, and then inside here hold it, and then loosen it. That way it'll be easier to take it off, so it doesn't break off on you. So let's get started. It's good to use extension. On this side you might not need it, but on the other side it's best to use extension. That way you can fit. So I loosen this, take this off, throw this away. Just remember, bottom bolt and 2 washers you keep, and the small bolt, the 12 millimeter, you also keep. So now let's loosen this part from this, and you need is 12 millimeter socket. And for the top one I loosened, it was 17 millimeter. So let's loosen this one. So I'm using 22mm for the bottom one. Like I was saying, make sure you keep these two, and also keep the washer on this side too, the metal one. All you do is now is push this in, so the new one I got came in the box like this. That might be some kind of part number, A0418. Make sure you don't lose these. Make sure this end goes this way, where the screw goes in, the bolt for here. So once you got it into place, put the washer and then a nut. Double check, make sure it's tight. Once you're done with that, then you can put the screw in, 12mm. And the top one will be a 14mm. So, and this is how you change this on this truck. Some of them are similar, like I said in the beginning of the video, either ISUZU or Gmc. So if you have any questions, comment below. Please consider subscribing if you're not subscribed yet. I'll be posting more good content. And if you have any questions, comment below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.